Good afternoon.
Yes, it's actually the afternoon when we're recording this.
They're not doing construction right now. They ended early today.
So we figured, why not film in the afternoon when there's probably not going to be as many sirens? Although I bet you, they will all start coming now.
That's true. Why do you think more of them happen at night? Because it's always
Crime happens at night.
But it's ambulance.
Crime happens at night.
I know, but I usually, every time I see an ambulance, I just picture it being an old person.
I picture car crashes. That's what I think of when I see an ambulance. We're morbid.
I guess.
Hi, everybody. This is Coffee with Rachel.
This is Morbidity with Rachel. Yeah, so basically, we're going to give you guys a little update on our lives, and then we want to launch into a topic that is near and dear to our hearts, and that is...
Pretty fitting.
Yeah, pretty fitting for our current situation, but how we save money, because the two of us are
have been
frugal.
Through thick and thin, with money situations.
Yeah, and I feel like one of these days we will be on that extreme couponing show. We'll reach that level. We're already I don't know, it's time consuming.
I also learned from the master of this trade, my father.
Yeah. Oh man. See, that's the thing. I was not raised to be like this. So I was buying name brand everything and, doing all this shit when I was a teen and I first started making
magic of generic.
I remember when we moved in together and we went to the grocery store and I'm picking up all this name brand shit and you're like, we don't do that. And I'm like, it's medicine, Chris. Only Zyrtec works. And you were
God.
Look at the ingredients. And I'm like, what? A thing that never occurred to me before. And then I did, and my life was forever changed.
You would have never realized the magic that any store brand macaroni and cheese is better than Kraft.
Yeah, which is weird. I don't know. There must be more chemicals in it.
That's the one thing that is genuinely a million times better generic than it is.
Yeah. Once I did that, Kraft now, it's not that good.
No.
I don't know. But anyway... So, basically, our situation has not changed since the last time we spoke. So...
Yeah, pretty much just
waiting to hear back from one of your 60 interviews that you've...
Yeah.
I don't know. We were hoping that we would find something out by this weekend.
Yeah, I was really mad on Friday when you just spilled coffee all over yourself.
Fuck! I'm wearing that Guy Fieri shirt that I found in the P.O. box.
Almost dribbled right into his mouth.
Oh, man. I always wear this shirt when we're podcasting. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were hoping we would find some shit out this weekend.
Because I was told I'd find out by the end of the week. But,
But that's not how it ever works. So I'm thinking Monday.
Better be.
Ooh,
otherwise.
Someone's using that litter box right now.
Because I'm going to be lighting fires under people's asses to try and figure out some info.
You're the follow-up man. That's half your life I think you've spent following up.
Yeah.
I don't follow up for shit. I'm really bad. I'm I really wish you would answer my email, but I'm not going to let you know that I'm waiting. I don't know. I'm really bad with my emails too. God.
We forgot about the coffee.
Oh. Well, we are drinking a delicious brew from Coffee Plant Roasters.
We decided we wanted just to, have a nice roast that is always comforting.
It's just a good time, and this is the Sumatra, and it's superb. Oh, it was Lila taking shit.
Lila.
That's why I didn't take 30 minutes. Squeezy, makes a sandcastle and, builds a barrier of litter and shit. Lila,
Finish up. Wow, I just whistled.
Oh, my God.
Finishes up Lila's, covering and
yeah,
everything.
Lila goes in there, shits, and leaves. It's a shit and run situation. Hi, honey. She wants, little post-poop rubs.
I love my post-poop rubs.
I know. God, we have to make that cat.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely making a cat parent one, because I'm saying it, we won't be able to shut up. That was going to be a 5-hour episode.
We didn't want to make that we've gotten a lot of new listeners to Coffee with Rachel since I talked about it on my channel recently.
So, hey guys. Hey.
So, sup? Hey.
Welcome.
So we didn't want that to be the first thing we talked about when we had new people. It's It's a lot.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a niche topic, but,
dogs versus cats, still a hot debate.
Oh, my God. Like, people talk about it all the time. It's like, when you talk to a dog person that doesn't like cats, they're, like, so angry, and they, like, scream. And then you talk to, a cat person that, like, might not give a shit about dogs, and they're just kind of, like, they just fake it. I feel like I'm always faking it, except for, like, Squirt. We have a connection.
See, like...
Squirt is, like, the only dog I like.
I like some dogs, but, like, I don't want to own one. But, like, I like my mom's dog.
Yeah.
Sarah's cute.
They're all nice. I'm just, like, a fake bitch. Like, I'm just like, oh, cute. Like, that's a nice... I'll pet it and stuff, I'll offer to take it for a walk. Whatever. I've taken care of, like, other people's dogs before. Like, it's not... I've had dogs. However, you show me someone's fucking cat, I am crying already.
Oh, let me just show you.
To meet them.
In the email, somebody today literally just... I think it was today... sent us their cat in a Halloween costume. It's a little hot dog.
Oh my God.
This is Brittany Livingston, you bitch.
That is a big bun. Please,
oh my God.
If you have a pet, can you please send me pictures of it?
Just tweet them at us.
Yeah, tweet them. You don't even email, whatever, But if it's in a Halloween costume especially, hit me up.
That little weenie.
Yeah, that's awesome.
While you were sitting here talking about dogs, Lyle was literally walking around the table, and I had to just pick her up and move her because she was sitting right in front of the microphone. So, like, her chunks would definitely absorb our sounds.
Oh my God. We were watching Extreme Homes, and there was, like, this one house that was built around being a piano room, and they were talking about all of these materials that were porous and absorb sounds, and, like, it's definitely
that's Lila's chunks.
I think she's, like... I don't know what she's fucking doing right now, but she's pissing me off. But yeah, anyway, I'm a fake dog liker.
Yeah. So I'm going to grab some creamer real quick. I need a little more creamer.
Whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I was going to film a video yesterday. I was doing like a collab video, but then my friend had to like honestly, it was like a mutual agreement. We were like both in horrible moods, and we were like, let's just not try and do this video right now. So...
this whole, like, lives falling apart thing doesn't make for good moods.
I know. I felt really bad, though, and she was like, yo, no, our vibes sunk up at the same time. Like, we both had that. And so it's good. So we're going to do that next week when we're both not blobs. I feel like I sound stuffy today.
I don't know. Maybe
my nostrils are less,
Allergies? Do you have any allergies?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. This is time of year, transitional time.
I usually only get them in the spring, though. Sometimes. Well, on the East Coast, I got fucked up all the time because the weather changed so much.
Yeah.
Like, once it gets cold, I will not be worrying about it.
The greatest thing about the Pacific Northwest is, like, there's never any, like...
It's like a slow gradient.
There's a slow gradient, and there's never, like... Every once in a while, there is, like, a day or two where it, like, fucking drastically changes, but that never really happens too much.
It's like, whoa, when that happens.
But there's never
time... PA, it's like, when you wake up, you don't know what the fuck is going to be going on outside.
It's never the PA way where it's like, it's snowing today, tomorrow is going to be 85 and fucking sunny and all the snow's gone, like...
And then the next day it's humid, and then the next day it's a thunderstorm with hail, and you're like, what? You can't dress. Like, fuck. I don't put any effort into my outfits here because I can throw on, like, some shit and I know that I'm gonna be, like, usually good. And, like, in Pennsylvania, I had to prep every night, like, looking at the weather app and everything because it's like, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Am I gonna be sweating on my way to school or am I gonna be, like, frostbitten? I need to know. God. Walking to school and, like, dying on the ice. It's not a good time. That was a hazard.
Don't miss it.
That was a fucking hazard. Every once in a while, I get the MU Weather Watch update, whatever.
MU alert?
Yeah. What did I say? Weather Watch? That's like a show that Millersville has.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
were you on that show? No, I just talked to that one kid that was on it before.
Yeah, I never did that.
Yeah. He, like, asked me for advice on how to make the MU Weather Watch videos, like, more clickable on YouTube. And their titles were, like, very long. And I was like, the first thing you gotta do is cut those titles down. And I think they might have. I don't know. I haven't looked.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on my weather watch.
There was like a gigantic hurricane yesterday.
Yes,
Is that
the most powerful storm in recorded?
Did it cause a lot of damage in Mexico?
I haven't honestly looked
Have you
since it
followed
had landfall, but like
Jesus.
I saw pictures. There was comparison pictures between Katrina and Patricia. This is the name of the new storm.
Right, I've seen that.
And Katrina looks like a baby compared to
Fuck.
this.
I need to look that up because I hope Mexico is okay because that's fucked up.
Yeah, man. I haven't been like so well kept up on my weather stuff, which makes me sad sometimes.
You've been a little turned off by like.
Well, yeah, I was kind of turned off by the fact
field.
that like the field,
Is
I
dead.
was dead, and like I was told that there was a booming job field in there, but it turns out, just kidding, there's like no jobs ever. So kind of turned me off. I should still keep up on like what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. I'm bad at that even. What are you finding?
I don't know what I'm finding at this moment in time.
Do you smell that? I smell something fun. It smells like spicy.
No.
Weird.
Oh, it says 4 hours ago, damage, but no casualties reported. Well, that's good.
That's good.
I mean, the damage is probably really bad, but
They said it was
I hope that's right.
They said it was like the likeness of having like an EF5 tornado and a tsunami hitting at the same time.
Yikes. You know what? When you fucked me up that one time telling me that the U.S. is the one where, like, tornadoes happen all the time, and, like, that wasn't normal for, like, other places in the world. I just never had thought about that.
Yeah.
That really fucked me up.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Tornado alley,
Tornadoes,
Tornadoes?
taquitos,
Tornadoes,
were things.
whatever the fuck those are.
Oh my god. But they were something that I genuinely feared as a kid, even though Pennsylvania did not get many.
Not that many.
Do you remember, I think it was like our sophomore year of college, where we had the really big tornado warning that was coming to like our campus, and it was like, I was in lab, I had like an 8 a.m. lab, which was horrible, by the way. Don't ever do that. Don't take a lab at 8 a.m. Stupid. Unless you have to, but like, avoid that. Oh my god, that was the worst class. But we got kicked out of that class because they were like, we're all gonna die. And it was very eerie. And then
I was
we
probably
met up,
in the weather center.
No, we met up at the Upper Dick, aka Jenna Gordonier. And we were eating there, and you could just see all of the wind and the rain and everything. And I was like panicked, and you were like, it's fine, babe. And I'm like, literally panicked.
This is like when we were still in dorms, so like our dorm rooms were like 5 feet away.
We had to walk outside though. And this was the day that you left your white hoodie at the Upper Deck and never got it back. I hate that I know that.
Wow.
My memory.
I was probably like too excited about watching weather.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Who am I kidding? I just leave my outerwear everywhere.
You do. Your cups, your Go cups, and your outerwear are just like, don't spend a lot of money on them.
Honestly, like I need to like get chains or ties or something and tie them to my body.
I'm just surprised that you haven't lost that jacket that I bought you like a year or two ago that you love. Because like, I
Maybe
would be
that's
so
it.
sad.
Like that.
You just didn't care about your hoodies.
That white hoodie, I never loved that thing.
I hated that
I love
hoodie.
that jacket.
Ugh.
It's so nice that you got me.
That hoodie was just like, it wasn't white anymore. It was gray.
Yeah.
Everybody has
a nice Zoo York white hoodie.
You were so Paxson chic back in the day. You had so
Funny
many
part is
plaid
that-
button-ups.
The funniest part is that jacket that you got me is from PacSun.
I know. It's really fucked up. They've, like, changed their clothes. Like, I have a sweater from PacSun, and, like, I would have never bought...
They turned into, like, the Brandy Melville shop.
Yeah, they did. They did. Which, I can't wear their shit. Like, their large doesn't exist, because everything's, like, one size fits all, right? But, like, everything is, like... They have these dresses that do not cover an ass of anybody over, like, 5'3". Like, I don't... And it's, like, it's really oddly, like, marketed towards, like, 16-year-old girls. And it's, like, none of the shit can fit, like, I don't know. It's a little weird, I'd have to say. Just saying. I think it's a little weird. It's fine. So anyway.
Tip 1 for saving money. Good segue. Don't shop at Brandy Melville because they're expensive.
Oh, true. All right, let's talk about saving money. So, Chris, take it away.
I mean, again, yeah, we have fucking experience. And, I mean, if you want to, like, see a video on it, too, we're going to talk about a lot. We're going to talk a lot about the same kind of things, but... Like
with more.
You did a video on...
But it was more about, like, how to save money online, and one of them was textbook shopping.
Oh, yeah,
which, is still, if, like, you have to buy textbooks, a good way to save money, but, like, you don't... Not everybody's buying textbooks.
Yeah, this is more just, like, your
general,
life.
Like, on groceries. Alright, so, honestly, we talked about it a little bit. Don't buy name brand shit. Unless you've tried the store brand and it really is not better... Or is not the same.
This is basically for, like, food.
Food and a lot of, like, over-the-counter medicine. Not over-the-counter. The kind that's just in the aisle medicine. Like, ibuprofen.
Yeah, it's over-the-counter.
Is that over-the-counter?
Yeah,
what does it mean when you can't...
Prescription.
It's not over-the-counter. Got it. All right. I don't know.
It's confusing.
I know. It's stupid.
But, yeah. There's some medicines that just don't have a generic version, too. Obviously, you can't buy the
What's
generic.
one that we buy, though? It doesn't have a generic.
No, I don't know. We don't buy any. It's, like, more, like, specific medicines for, like, specific...
I'm talking, like, for basic headaches, allergy pills, all that
You buy
crap.
the ibuprofen,
Heartburn.
not the Advil. You buy the acetaminophen, not the Tylenol.
Yeah, we buy even the shitty Benadryl that's not the same. Like, it's the same medicine, but it's
just called, like, allergy medicine.
Yeah.
That's literally what it says on the bottle.
So, like, just look at the ingredients, and if they're literally exactly the same, it's going to be cheaper. There's a lot. Like, if you go to, like... Oh, also... I'm all over the place. But, store brand is great, especially for food. Like, it's literally great. And also, some store brands have a really good... selection in their brand.
If you can, just shop at Trader Joe's.
Oh, yeah.
If you're able to, because their vegetables are so cheap.
It's so cheap. It's I always thought that it was a cheaper version of Whole Foods, but it was going to be still more expensive than the regular grocery stores. I had no idea. QFC is more expensive in most ways. They just have a larger selection.
I just go there for, like, our Trader Joe's just doesn't have a lot of, like, bath stuff, you know what I mean?
They don't have a lot of, like, cleaning...
That stupid kind of shit that you need.
Like, it's mostly food, whatever.
Which is fine. But, like, yeah, shop there if you can. Go to Costco.
Oh,
I haven't been able to shop there, but from what I hear, you get that membership and you can buy, like, a fucking, like, gallon of wine for, like, $3.
Chris's mom had the
Sam's
Club. I almost said BJ's. Is BJ's a membership too?
Yeah, it's one of them.
Alright. Well, he had the Sam's Club, and I loved that. Oh my god. Everything was so cheap. So we would get a Costco membership eventually.
Yeah.
You know.
Once I get that job, we're getting a Costco membership, and that's what I'm looking forward to, ladies and gentlemen.
And I don't give a fuck! I want that bulk litter. You think I don't want that fucking bulk litter?
The great part is that they would actually probably have our litter that we use in
Yeah, because we just use basic bitch Arm & Hammer unscented.
Because little sensitive nostrils over there.
I'm looking at her, she's like, fuck you. Alright, so yeah, store brand, it's the shit. I did have another one, now I can't.
Yeah, you had like an idea midway through that, and now I think it's gone.
It's really gone, girl, right now. Fuck. Yeah, so the store brand, it's just, it's a good time, okay? Let's see. I did have another idea. Do you have one? Just go.
Well, I guess we could talk a little bit about... Let's talk about, like, entertainment TV kind of stuff.
Oh.
Because, like...
We'll go back to groceries later.
Oh, why? Do you have another idea?
Well, I mean, we could talk more about how we save money at the grocery store. But
all right,
could...
fine. Let's keep it with the grocery store.
Okay. So, yeah, the store brand, that's clearly
okay.
Yeah. But coupons, man.
Oh, yeah. Like,
That's a no-brainer.
A lot of grocery stores now, they actually have, like, apps, like the QFC has an app.
Do you have the app?
I have the app, and there's coupons on there, and you literally just go.
Okay, I don't go that hard.
No, it's like you don't have to go into the fucking magazines and like clip coupons. You literally just go into the app. You just add them to like your membership card that you have. Also, get the memberships that like they have
At every store. Don't get like the credit card at every store, but
don't get any ones that you have to pay for. But any free memberships, just get them because
even those yogurt places.
Yeah,
get those stupid punch holes.
Yeah.
Do you remember Pizza Hut? And they had that thing when you would, like when you were little, and it was about reading, and if you read so many books, you got different punches, and then you got free Pizza Hut pizzas.
I don't know.
Like personal pizzas. I can't remember what it was called, but that was like a thing. Pizza Hut was like a big theme in my childhood. Just saying. They were always there.
So yeah. Use that app because if your grocery store has an app, because it's fucking great. And like I just go on there like as I get to the store before I get food and stuff, like I go through and I hit like anything that I'm gonna get and I just add it to my card and then it just does it automatically for me. It's fucking great.
And like here's where we tend to fuck up with the whole money saving thing. We try to cook all of our meals, and sometimes when our lives are in shambles, we start buying takeout because we're just like, fuck it. But
we want something that's gonna like, you know, just give us a little bit of maybe satisfaction and
or just like because we have no energy to like actually cook for ourselves. But that's not the point. Normally, when life is great, we save a fuck ton of money because we cook for ourselves all week, and maybe we get like one thing a week or whatever out.
Yeah, like I'll make like our chili that we did at CoffeeWithChrachel cook.
Oh yeah,
like,
freezer meals.
That's a good one to put in the freezer, and then like during the week we'll make other random things that
like
we do,
quinoa based dishes, because I don't like reheating quinoa.
And then if we don't like feel like doing that, then there's still a chili in the freezer.
Like if I get fucking lazy, which is what happens, then I can just microwave something. Remember when we didn't have a microwave?
Yeah.
For like 6 months. And you know what? I did live. You just have to cook it on the stove.
Still don't have a toaster.
Yeah, we don't have a fucking toaster.
And you know
That's
what?
another thing. You don't need a toaster.
I'd really like one.
I would like one.
You don't need it.
You don't. So that's what I recommend.
Just don't buy a toaster.
What else?
In the food world kind of thing.
Well, I'm just gonna say, let's move on.
Okay, fine.
We read reviews.
Okay, before
we buy a single fucking thing, whether that's a meal at a restaurant or an appointment at some sort of thing like a doctor's place, anywhere where money could be spent at
or
all,
buying like things.
Online, anything. I have to read reviews.
This is the time where the internet has so much shit on it and you actually use that knowledge for like actual beneficial things. Read the reviews. It becomes so bad.
It's killing my YouTube channel because I used to make like in my hits and shits videos, I used to have lots of shits because I would try things that I thought looked cool and then they suck, like makeup wise. But like now, I barely ever have shits, and it's usually, like, the brand sent it to me, and I tried it, and I didn't like it, and I'm putting it in my video. But, like, fuck. I read reviews for everything, and that is because I don't want to spend my money on something that's not gonna please me. So, like, I see people all the time that, like, they'll buy shit, and it's, like, not even the right size, or, like, they don't... You know, like, it was terrible, and then they, like, don't
like
return
a game
it.
that's, like, fucking terrible, that, like, got horrible reviews or something like that.
Yeah, and then they're just like, oh, that sucks, I'll just return it. And I'm like, you're gonna go through the return process? Why?
Like, most people that do that, like, aren't even gonna go through that process because it's such a bitch. But
yeah, let's be real, like... Everybody else is just like, whatever, I'll just give it away. I'm like, you just spent $80 on those boots, and you're gonna give them away?
Returns usually take like a month.
I returned something from Sephora and it was the worst experience I've ever had. Like, I'm not going to do that to myself. I don't even know. Yeah, because I don't. I really don't return things because I normally get what I want. There was one thing at Sephora because, like, I tried a foundation at an event for the brand, and I guess it was, like, before the foundation had been released to real stores, and so the color that I got, like, matched me perfectly, but when it launched in Sephora, the color that I had liked was different, and I didn't notice it because I just ordered it online because I thought it was going to be the same, and so, like, that was, like, a weird instance where, like, I got fucked over because I got to try a product, like, too soon, I guess. I don't know. And long story short, I had to return the bottle, and it was like a $40, or $30 foundation or something. And that process was so frustrating. And so, why? I just read reviews. Oh my god. Before we go anywhere, we read reviews. And it's great.
I don't see a movie without what...
Oh, fuck that, yeah. We're selective as hell about what movies we're gonna spend our money on. Because I saw a movie, what did we see? We saw The Martian.
And that was like
$12.50.
Yeah, it's $12.50
for no 3D.
Just like regular ticket, and saw it because one.
You read the book.
I read the book.
I read part of the book.
Really wanted to see it. Knew it was actually going to be something that was enhanced by seeing it in the theater.
I won't see a comedy in a movie theater because that could look good on my iPhone, TBH. But if it's a movie in space or underwater.
Or Star Wars.
Or,
which is in space. I mean,
okay, but that's like a big action fucking movie. Like, I want to see Freeheld, but I'm going to wait until it comes out on DVD. Because, sorry.
Finding Dory?
But Finding Dory is an underwater adventure that I've been waiting for my whole life. So, that we have to. But I don't know. Like, we saw Jurassic World because dinosaurs, they're fucking big.
And, action.
I can't remember... Before Jurassic World, it was probably Interstellar.
Yeah,
and that was space. Are we seeing a theme? Like, I think we saw Ant-Man in theaters.
Oh, yeah, we did see Ant-Man.
And it's because he's small as fuck. You gotta have a big screen. He's tiny. I didn't know that there were going to be so many close-up shots of ants, though. And I was not happy. I think we saw it, like, in 3D because we got invited to see it in 3D. That's another thing. We don't spend money on 3D. Can we just, like, 3D movies... They don't enhance shit, and they just give everybody a headache.
Especially, like,
and then the makeup wears off my sides of my face.
I also have glasses. And
I'm dragging 3D movies.
I hate 3D. I hate 3D.
Every 3D movie I've seen, it's been like the things that is enhanced by the 3D is just kind of like they didn't know what to do. Like,
it puts a weird color over the whole movie. I have glasses, so it's really fucking shit. I've got like 14 different like frames around my eyes that I can't see. It costs like $17
more,
and it doesn't do anything for the movie.
The only movie I would have wanted to see in 3D maybe would have been Interstellar, but you know what? No, because then I wouldn't have gotten a headache.
No. Yeah,
I always get a headache.
I get headaches, yeah.
And I don't even have glasses. I just have, like, reading glasses. So, I'm not wearing them.
Don't buy 3D movies.
Yeah, that's something else.
Oh my god, I'm trying to get coffee too. Stop putting it away.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. So, yeah.
Speaking on top of, like...
entertainment...
yeah, don't fucking buy cable because...
avoid it.
Fuck that shit.
If you need 500 channels of mostly TLC content, then okay. But who does?
Who does? We have an antenna, which is $20, and then that's it. It's fucking free. And then we have...
and we get, like, news and all the other basic channels that you need.
Then we have Netflix, because obviously...
duh! And that's, what, 8? Are we still paying 8?
Yeah, we're still at 8 because we got it. Like we were in. Now it's like 10 if you start new.
Are they gonna make us start paying 10?
Eventually.
They should not. Like we were there when they were just starting.
And then
we have Sling, which is $20, and I get the Food Network and HGTV.
And that's the only channels that we really,
I'm good.
Really want.
I don't need any. I mean, we get.
We get a bunch of other shows.
AMC and like CW and all the other ones where we actually do watch our shows. But
CW we get with the antenna, and ABC we get with the antenna, and then we get AMC with Sling.
Yeah, and like, that's like good for like The Walking Dead or
Better Call Saul.
But like honestly, we rarely watch that with Sling. Like we just wait until it's been up.
Yeah.
But, like, we usually watch, like, Food Network now on HGTV, and that's the only thing I've ever wanted.
I mean, we get ABC Family with Sling.
Yeah, we'd have to watch the 13 Days of Halloween.
Harry Potter Marathon Weekend.
Oh, my God. But yeah, I don't know.
Just like, I don't fucking see the point of buying cable. We just have like a good internet
because
package.
I'm always just like flipping. Even with the channels, like with the channels that we have right now, I don't have to flip to find something. Like I just have to keep it on HGTV and Food Network over and over again.
And the great thing about Sling too is like you can watch shit that aired like 3 days ago.
Oh, it's so nice because like we'll go on HGTV and we're like, it was a day where they just played Flip or Flop all day, which is like. If you watch HGTV a lot, like, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the Flip or Flop block, or it's a House Hunters block.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you scroll on Sling, you can get to, like, 2 days ago when they might have had the House Hunters block, and then you can binge those House Hunters. Yeah. And it's so nice. And also, if, like, you turned it on, it's the new Cutthroat Kitchen, it's airing right now.
You can go back to the
You can just go back to the start. It's the fucking greatest, and it's $20.
And you can pause TV as you're watching it and shit. It's like fucking fabulous.
You still gotta watch the commercials.
Yeah, but whatever.
But if you watch Food Network and HGTV, it's really just like food commercials. So like honestly, I don't hate it.
My diamond in the rough.
Diamond in the rough right here. You see that a lot. It's pretty much just like ads for both of the channels.
Yeah.
That Pioneer Woman Walmart ad. When it starts getting cold,
Wayfair ad.
That Wayfair ad. I love that they have ads. I didn't even know that they were like a company until we moved.
Yeah,
and then
they're like partnered with Walmart now.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I hope they get more awesome shit. I love Wayfair. Oh, that's a thing. We bought, like, most, if not all of our furniture from Wayfair because they always have free shipping. And so you don't have to, like, worry about spending $90 for a super heavy package.
Do that, or if you can, go to IKEA because they're cheap.
It is so cheap.
Their shit is so cheap. Like, and it's fucking great.
That fucking pantry was, like, $60, and it has, like, glass shelves.
Yeah.
It's so nice. But, I don't know. One day we'll live... We'll live in a world where we can afford to not have to build our own furniture. That's kind of like, that's when you know you've really made it.
That's when we have the 1 bedroom.
Yeah, the 1 bedroom with the bed that we didn't build.
Yeah.
With movers. There are people that have, like, used movers, and I literally am like...
When we move, like, it's a U-Haul truck, and you and me, and, like, Squeezy, can you maybe lift some things, like...
Yeah, like, thank God we've always had, like, friends to help us.
Yeah.
But, like, and your dad's giant arms. But your dad's giant arms will not be here this time if we ever move. How else?
What else do we do? So, like, kind of going back, like, to, like, shopping online, like, we look at reviews, and, like, if we're about to buy something that is online, but, like, doesn't have a review, we will search around on other websites trying to find this thing to see if there's reviews for it, and if we can't find anything, we won't buy it.
I won't buy something that doesn't have a review. That is sketchy. Also, clothing store reviews can be either really helpful or really fucking fucked up. Like, the reviews on Urban Outfitters website, which I don't recommend shopping from them anyway, because honestly, they suck, and, like, I haven't bought from them in, like, forever. I have, like, my jeans that I got from them, and then, like, when they die, I don't know, I'll probably just look into finding a new... I'll probably go ModCloth, because they have high-waisted shit.
Yeah.
But, like, their reviews are, like, really... When I was buying jeans from them, they're really helpful, because, like, people will write, like, if shit is too tight... Or, like, you know, and you just look for your size, and then people will be like, yeah, they were too short, or, you know, the color was totally different, blah, 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 blah. So, like, it's pretty helpful. Or they could be, like, Forever 21, and, like, not a single item on their website ever has any reviews. And I'm always like, I don't want to buy this, because some Forever 21 clothes is, like, actually feels like clothing, and then some Forever 21 clothes feels like it's been made of, like, chemical paper. And, like, it's just, like, you don't know. Like, you don't know if something's going to be cotton or not, you know? Like, you really just don't. Coffee maker, what the fuck?
I don't know.
There's, like, a puddle on top. Alright, whatever. So,
yeah, we are just really careful online. My shit, as you can tell, is with apps and things of that nature.
To get coupons, man.
Retail me not. Fucking fabulous. Always just look on there every time. They've got all the coupons.
You can usually find free shipping, or at least, like, a few dollars off.
Also, Honey, a great thing that searches for coupon codes for you. So
it's
you
like
don't
an
even
extension.
It's fucking amazing.
I love that thing. Because I don't remember sometimes. And then it's just like, you're on Sephora and you're at the cart and it's like, there's 82 fucking things that you can input. And then it just does them for you real fast.
And honestly, you know what? They fucked me out of a job, but I still want everybody to go sign up for Bing Rewards because fucking let's steal all of their money by just ripping them off with doing bullshit searches and getting free points. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna get all of my games on Xbox with the fucking money that I make from doing made-up searches on their shitty
He literally searches,
service.
like, every letter in the alphabet, so he'll just be like, A, search, B, search, C. And,
yeah,
like,
that's all I do.
And he just does it over and over again, and he gets that money. He's made, like, money from that. It's so
I've
stupid.
gotten games for free because I ripped them off doing that. And so I highly encourage everybody to go steal their money right now.
I think it's really fucked up that they're trying to kill the Xbox team, but they want to invest more money into Bing. Just saying.
I know.
It's
That's
really
fucked up.
like a lost cause. Like, Google is now synonymous for searching anything.
You say Google when you want to search the internet. Like, let's go Google that.
Let's search that.
Let's search that on the interwebs.
Remember when you used to use, like, Ask Jeeves?
Yeah, right.
I actually loved that fuck. I would use him all the time. But I remember, like, that was back when I didn't know how to search things, so I would write out, like, a full question. I'd be like,
yeah, I thought you had to search with a question.
Yeah, I'd be like, what is the amount of degrees a penguin needs to stay alive? Because I wanted to have, like, a penguin home, like, in my house. Like, I read Mr. Popper's Penguins and got, like, hella inspired.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
So, yeah, steal Bing's money. It's not even stealing because, you know, that's just the
what
way.
they're doing.
Yeah, so just fucking get that money.
Get that money. Ebates, man. It fucking works.
Holy
Ebates.
shit.
I didn't know what the fuck it was, and then our friend Nick, soundly awake,
Also
in the Okay But What If podcast, which you should be listening to. He, like, always makes YouTube videos about this and, like, has talked to me about it. Like, we'll be at, like, Carla's house and he's like, so listen, Ebates. And, like, I'm just like, fuck. And so I signed up and it is life-changing. So you literally just go there. So say you're like, I'm going to make an order at Target. You go to Ebates first. You search the word Target on their website. And then it just takes you to, like, a redirect to the website. And then you shop. But then, depending on how much percentage they had that day, because it changes, you get that much money back. So, like, sometimes it'll be, like, 4%. But then sometimes it's, like, 10 or... And, like, 10's fucked up. Like, 8%. Yeah. Sephora does, like, 8% a lot. And so, like... If you just check there first, you get, like, a few dollars back, and then it adds up, and they pay you, like, every 3 months or so. It's, like, different quarters. Mm-hmm. And you probably don't even realize, like, all the money that you've saved if you're, like, not looking at it. And then you get, like, a paycheck, and it's literally, like, a couple hundred if you, like, online shop regularly. And you're like, yo, what the fuck?
I know, it's fucking great.
And then if people sign up through your link, you get a little kickback if they, like, use it and then, like, buy something. So that's, like, nice too. So, like, it just keeps people joining, I guess, and it, like, fucking works. I was skeptical as hell.
I'll leave a link to it in the description.
Oh my god, please tweet my Ebates link. Please. I've been really bad about tweeting about it.
Yeah.
But, like, I genuinely think, like, you should do it. And if you have...
it's actually beneficial.
And if you have, like, at all an internet following, you should definitely do it.
When we tweet out shit like that, it's like we
think
it's beneficial.
If we talk about it on the podcast. No. I mean, honestly, if we talk about it in my YouTube channel, I don't fucking scream praise for any... Like, brands will send me shit, and it's with no... Like, they don't care if I post anything about it. Like, they're literally just like, here's a gift for you, and they're like... If you like it, here's our social media. And they don't, like, need you to do anything. They're just doing it. That's what brands do. And, like, 9 times out of 10, that shit will end up in, like, a negative review from me because I actually care about saving people money.
Yeah.
And they didn't even care if I even interacted with it. But I'm like, hey, those fucking makeup wipes from Pacifica really sucked ass. They were terrible. Oh, man, they burned my skin.
I remember that video. It was like, they burn. They don't take off your makeup. Did I mention they burn? Like, that was so funny.
They hurt so bad. And that was something that, like, I didn't fucking pay for, so thank God. But I would have read the reviews. I don't buy makeup wipes anymore. Hey, another thing. Stop buying makeup wipes. They are a waste of your goddamn money. You are giving yourself wrinkles, and you need to stop. I'm passionate about this. Honestly, use any kind of oil. Doesn't have to be my favorite, which is the Boscia Makeup Breakup. It's amazing, but it doesn't have to be. You could be olive oil. It could be coconut oil. Whatever you like. Because guess what? You're going to give yourself wrinkles if you use makeup wipes. And you spend so much money because it takes like 2 of them to get your makeup off.
And this is coming from 2 years ago, the queen of Neutrogena makeup
I was
wipes.
using them all the time, and then I realized there's gotta be a better way. And it was Steph. She was like, my friend Steph, who works at Sephora. And she was like, you need the Boscia Backup. And I did.
The Boscia makeup.
Oh my god, Boscia. And I haven't looked back since, and my face has never been more cherubic.
Oh, man.
So anyway, that's something.
Back to
many saving tips.
What else do we do?
What else do we do? I mean, fuck.
A lot of the things that we just do with friends
are free. We look for those free hangs.
Go out, and if it's like just getting coffee, maybe, because like coffee is pretty
Coffee
cheap.
is like the cheapest social event that you can do.
Yeah.
Besides going to a park.
Yeah.
Which is also an option.
Going down to the waterfront, walking around, shopping downtown.
When you go shopping, but you both have agreed that the intention is to browse so that you don't get sad.
Yeah.
Those, like, that's always good. I don't know. Yeah. Coffee is definitely my go-to.
Just hanging out and doing stuff in each other's apartments and stuff.
Watching movies.
Yeah, doing
fucking
things.
Doing shit. Carving pumpkins. Pumpkins are cheap. It's not that expensive to be festive. At least.
When you buy a package of decorative gourds.
When you buy like 30 gourds for $1, I mean, it's not hard to shove them all up.
Yeah, do you think of anything else that we do
anything else? I mean,
save money?
Just be like, we're not like super selective. I just feel like we're smart shoppers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, us being like, we're not going to see a movie if it's not like, blah. It's like not really that. It's just like $12.50. And then if you really want popcorn, because like, why else are you there? Especially if you're us and you don't see movies that often in the theater.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to pay money to have a guy smell really bad sit behind me, which happened when we saw The Martian. And I had to actively make myself breathe through my mouth. And I probably looked dumb. The whole time. And that was when I was thinking about the whole Martian. I was like, Mars smells like B.O.
She fucking leaned into me, and I thought you were trying to cuddle up next to me. But you were leaning in to see if I fucking smelled, and I'm so mad at you.
I needed to know, because I have a really tough nose. Like, I walked into the apartment the other day, and I was like, the pineapple is rotten. We must get rid of it. And I was like, we have a long hallway. That's where, like, 400 of our square feet is. So, and the pineapple was, like, so far away. And you were like, what? And I was like, it must go. The pineapple. God I love it. I can open up the fridge and I'm like, okay, I know it's leaving. Whatever. I guess we can answer some questions.
Yeah. Don't got any other tips, tricks of the trade?
I'm sure I'll think of some. Yeah, you pull up your the old.
I just opened up my phone. It was still Brittany's fucking cat in a hot dog suit. Oh my god. There have been a lot of questions. I'm so sorry if like we miss yours or like it just there's a lot.
Once we started answering email questions, a lot of people were like,
and
yes.
It's like I need to just go to the CoffeeWithChrachel inbox because like I have like a bajillion like job emails doing everything's just...
Your inbox is a mess.
My inbox is a fucking mess.
So is mine, honestly. I had it, like, all completely red the other day. I just earned a free Uber ride.
Oh my god.
How does that happen? I have not tweeted my link for Uber in literal months. I swear people just search on Twitter for the free Uber code, and then they just keep using, like, random people's. Like, and that's why I get, like, a random free ride every once in a while.
Huh.
Yeah. Uber is expensive, and I don't recommend taking it. honestly. But, like, if you have an event to go to, it is cheaper than a cab. But now we have a car, so it's not really a problem anymore. But this is, like, back when... I was, like, tweeting that link a lot when we didn't have a car. Mm-hmm. And, like, yeah.
So, we'll do this one. This is a short one, but it's from Hillary Gay, who we're hanging out with tomorrow.
Oh, right. Sweet.
Third intro to get Coffee with Rachel IRL.
I hate this, but I love it.
She said our drunk review of the pumpkin spice shit made her morning. Also, what are tips for flying while anxious as fuck?
Ooh.
I'm assuming you just had to do this because you just came here to Seattle today. So.
Oh, fuck. We didn't give the advice quick enough.
Damn it. I just thought of that.
Well, for your fly home.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Okay. So, my recommendation is to pop a Benadryl. I haven't taken any, like, melatonin or sleeping pills before, so I have no idea. But whatever snoozes your ruse, I would recommend taking because it helps. I'd always, like, try to pop a Benadryl, like, I don't know, like 30 minutes before we're about to, like, go. But, like, part of my anxiety is usually, like, the initial getting to the airport,
yeah, I was gonna
finding
say,
the terminal.
like, before you get there, if that's part of what makes you anxious as well, then, like, just having, like, all of the things that you know are absolutely necessary, like your boarding pass, your, like, ID or
Keep
whatever.
It real
organized.
organized.
Just, like, right there up front. Keep that bag of fucking liquids up, like, right
at the
somewhere
top of your suitcase so that you
can
can quickly grab it out.
Yeah.
Make sure you're wearing shoes that don't have laces so you can just quickly slip them on and off.
Yep.
I always wear just, like, boots that I can, like, slip on.
Anything to just make that process go as smoothly as possible.
Yeah, because that's where my anxiety is. But, like, the flight anxiety, I would honestly recommend, like, knocking yourself out if you can.
Dramamine,
whatever. If you have, like...
Wait, no, that's for seasickness.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait.
I'm getting mixed up.
But, I mean, hey, you might get seasickness.
Who knows? Is there, like,
Some
a way
people...
to get that while flying? I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I feel like... Yeah, definitely.
I guess if it's turbulent. I don't know.
Yeah. Or you could get those little bracelet things. You ever see those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be, like, two types of anxiety we'll find. Like, being anxious about, like, actually being in the air in this...
Or the whole, like, stress of travel.
Yeah, what you get anxious about, which is, like, the whole, like...
But I am still anxious in the air, but I just, like, pretend I'm not. Because, I mean, we've all seen everything. Yeah. So I always just pretend that I'm not. But I would also recommend bringing an audiobook. If you can't, like, read while moving. Because, like, some
listen
people
to us. We'll cheer you up.
Oh, yeah. Podcasts. Like, if you have a podcast that you've, like, saved up a couple episodes for, and that could, like, knock out a few hours. I mean, hey, if your flight's short, like, 2 of our episodes, you'll be right there. Like, or something like that. If you can read, because I know some people get, like, gross when they read and move. You know, I would just bring, like, a book or an iPad or something that has, like, a book on it. And a coloring book. That would be a good thing to do. Like, fuck. I mean, you could be really cool. You could get, like, a sheet mask and just, like, pretend you're, like, spaing it up. And then lay there with a sheet mask on your face and just, like, fuck everything. Music, too. Definitely bring, like, something that you can listen to music on. Make sure you got your headphones. And, I don't know. I usually chat with whoever the fuck is next to me. And since I've flown alone, like... I'll just chat to whoever is there, and only if they're not, like, weird about it, you know, like, you can get the vibe. But, like, I just like to talk to people while I'm flying, so I'm not, like, we're flying.
Sorry, I'm trying to find
The next question?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that helped. Flying is not fun, though, in my opinion. I don't know. Also, make sure you have, like, some snacks. And, like, a water bottle.
Trying to wave down those attendants and stuff to get something... might not be the easiest.
Yeah,
like,
and
if
like
you want like 2 drops of a drink.
Yeah, like if you don't want that shitty cup, like just bring your own water bottle and fill it up. Like I always bring like my empty Camelback, and then I say always. I literally just got my Camelback like a year ago, so it's really only been this past year. But like I bring an empty water bottle so they can't like yell at me, and then I fill it up once you're already passed through security. Mm-hmm. So that's good, and like. Wear comfortable clothes that, like, still look like clothes, I guess. I mean, some people wear pajamas and, like, they're probably loving life, like, onesies and shit. I usually just wear, like leggings and like a baggy ass sweater situation and like slip on boots, and I'm like comfy, sweatshirt.
Okay, so this is just another quick one.
Okay.
But Jennifer Holtz.
Hey.
She asked, what is Holtz who goes there from?
Oh, no!
Because she doesn't know.
I don't even know. It's really...
I don't know.
It's really like Halt who goes there, and you would see that like in every like, I don't know, like kids movie.
Yeah. Like a teacher yelling at kids that are like out of class.
Or like...
who goes there?
I don't know, like they knock on like the king's door, and they're
yeah.
I don't know. So we just fucking took your name and just... kind of merged it, a little pop culture, a little little binge culture. So yeah, that's kind of.
There's really no.
Apparently, my Simlish was really good.
Yeah,
which honestly I knew going.
You fucking.
Bulgarki Mazakar,
Oh my god.
Just Jabla, Kalatan. I could literally do. What if? I got an April Fool's idea.
Okay.
Do you think we would upload a podcast on April Fool's?
We could. What if we did April Fool's and it was just we read everybody's name normally without anything?
Here's what I was thinking. We do the whole podcast in Simlish, but at the end for binge time, we don't say anything differently. Like, we are still speaking Simlish, but the only things we say the same are the names.
That'd be really fucking
And
hard.
It's just fucking Jennifer Holtz. Like, that would be fucked up. Well, we're not going to do that now, because it was already told you, but, stay tuned.
You could forget by April. So
that was
maybe.
a good idea, so if you thought that idea was fucked up, just think about what we're actually going to do.
Ooh.
I already know what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. I'm excited for it. It's been something I've been planning for like 2 years, but I never get to upload videos on April Fools.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking up if April Fools is like
oh my god.
a podcast day. It's a Friday.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Oh my god, it's not even an upload day for me.
Shit.
I'll still do it. I'll still fucking do it. And you know what? We can make like either a third podcast that week, or we can fucking
just join the flood of I've got a really important announcement today, guys. Videos like
no, my video is gonna be
no, I know that, but like that's what everybody's videos on those days.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm pregnant, and it's like April.
I'm leaving YouTube.
Oh my god. There's one girl, though, that always kills it. Her name's Amerix. She actually moved to Seattle recently and has a way nicer apartment than I was. as every YouTuber does. But she always has an April Fool's video. She does, like, beauty videos. And so, like, she'll just do, like, a what's in my purse. And it's so fine. And then all of a sudden she'll be like, a fucking anchor, and like,
oh my
and
God.
like, she'll be like a rolling pin, and like just pull out weird shit, or like she did like an April Fool's makeup tutorial, and everything looked fine, and then all of a sudden she just like smeared like red everywhere, like out of nowhere. Like it looked great, and like you really didn't think that she was doing anything. It was probably like called like fall getting ready with me. Just she kills it. It's so subtle. Mine's gonna be like. I don't know what the title will be.
It's gotta be. I feel like
it could just be anything. It could literally be anything. It won't be Bye Bye Foot Me though. Oh my god, what if? I already know now. Okay, I knew like what I was gonna do in the video, but I didn't know the title. Now I know. All right, we need to shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to just pick out a good one here. Okay, fine. I'll do this one.
Just pick any.
You read this.
This is called High School Advice. Hey guys, I've been listening to the podcast for forever, and I thought you might be able to help me with something I'm having a hard time with. I'm in high school, and I have trouble making friends and getting along with other people my age. It's really hard for me to approach people and talk to people I don't know, and I usually just end up feeling left out in a friend group or intimidated. I feel like I'm so awkward and that I annoy people around me. Do you have any advice for making friends in high school and feeling less anxious in social situations? Thanks, you guys are the bomb.
Not
that
it helps in this exact situation at the moment, but I could tell you that this is probably just going to be something that happens like within high school, because it's like once, even like when you're just like out in like the real world, if you're not going to college, or like if you go to college, like I feel like
things move quickly in that regard. I feel like high school is this time where everybody's so tense about social interaction.
Yeah.
Like, even people that are, like, quote-unquote popular and stuff, like, I feel like the tensions are high for you to, like, have, like, this big friend group and blah, blah, blah.
That whole, like, shitty hierarchy that develops in high school, like...
It goes away immediately.
Immediately after you leave high school. It doesn't mean shit.
Now, as far as feeling really, like, intimidated or tense in social interactions...
That was me to a T.
Yeah, like, I totally feel you on that, but it will change. But my advice would be to join anything that you're interested in, and you will literally, like, immediately make friends in any sort of, like, club or out-of-school activity thing. Literally, a job, even. I say this all the time. Any of those things, you will automatically at least go, like, straight to being, like, friends with any of your coworkers, any of your teammates, whatever it is, like, people in your club.
Fuck, like, I was a part of the student government and the National Honor Society. Two nerdy-ass things, but, like, at that point, like, I was just having fun with the people that were in those groups, and I wasn't, like, trying to, like, hang out with, like, the quote-unquote popular kids, the football boys, and
Shut
stuff.
up.
Like,
you were the mascot.
I was the mascot, though.
So did the football people, like, know of you and shit? Because you were the fucking mascot.
They did. At that point, they did, but...
Did you get bullied?
No, I didn't get bullied.
Yeah, you were, like, the guy that everybody liked, I feel like. You were, like, nice guy Chris. He's
By
a
that
nice
point,
dude.
I had also, like... You know, given my, like, I was running for vice president of the school, of the student government, so, like, I had spoken to, like, every single person in the school because, what are you doing?
I'm sniffing the coffee pot because I think it needs to be washed soon.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Please stop.
But yeah, I really just think that's, like, the best way you can go about it because, like, all of my super close friends I met through, like, a drama, a choir, like, any of my after-school shit, and... It's just, like, you're all there together all the time, and especially if you're doing, like, an extra thing for school, it's, like, all these extra hours spent, and so you're gonna make those bonds. But I know, like, the whole, like, feeling anxious and intimidated, like, I totally feel that now as an adult, and I don't know, like, I think you just get better at being braver at those situations. Because, like, now it's kind of weird because, like, I'm not in school and I used to rely on, like, that kind of thinking for, like, finding my friends. And so now I've had to be, like, a little bit more outgoing and stuff. And it's weird, but, like...
But also, in the same way, too, like, now that, like, internet stuff exists, you can find the communities online and then find people in those communities that are here.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah. Like, I just think of, like, all of the people that I, like, actually hang out with... and, like, see at least, like, a few times a year, like, in person, or that actually live in Washington, and, like, 80% of them are through, like, YouTube, which, for me, is, like, technically, you know, it's my career, so these are all, like, my coworkers.
Yeah, it is.
But, like, also, you know, like, most of the people that I'm, like, really good friends with, that, like, I don't know, that I feel the most connected to, are people that I happen to know from different online shit, and that's, like, awesome as hell. And plus, I got somewhere to stay if I go anywhere in the world, really. But
so yeah, that's not
that's
not realistic for high school. But I mean, yeah, I mean, your advice is probably just like the best advice. Just like find a club or something that's you just find fun.
It just
whatever.
Even like in class, I don't know. It just saves you so much hassle than like having to I don't know. But and then the people that have like a mutual interest, it's all good things. What?
No, I'm just trying to find another one here. What are the cats up to? What are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing, Chris. This is you looking through your fucking phone and me having to talk about the cats.
Yeah, I know.
They're both rolled up. They're little cinnamon rolls.
It's the afternoon, so this is when they are in their nap time.
Sleepy zone.
Oh my god, the other day we were both gone, and then I came back, and it was just like the most peacefully serene atmosphere in here. Like there was a soft light coming through the windows because of the curtains, and it was just a nice toastiness, but it wasn't like hot in here, but it was just a little bit warm, and it was peacefully quiet. Like wasn't construction going on, and the cats were just both like in like sunspots, just like snoozing away, and it was like, they must have the time of their life in this moment.
I know.
I wish I was able to have that much peace and just, like, sleep for, like, the whole afternoon, have a little siesta, you know?
Oh, a little
squiesta.
Yeah, I was going to say chunkesta.
Oh, true.
Chuck Testa. Isn't that the taxidermy guy?
Chuck Testa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chunk Testa.
Chunk Testa.
Alright, just fucking pick
Okay,
one,
fine,
Chris.
I got one here. Jesus. Alright. The title of this was just Please Help Me, LOL.
I love that.
Hey guys, first off, love the podcast, Rachel's video. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm 16 and a junior in high school, and I've had bad anxiety since I was in 6th grade.
Girl, I know.
It all comes from a very bad fear of throwing up. That caused social anxiety and panic attacks and ultimately depression. I'm not as depressed anymore, but I do still have bad anxiety and fears. Anyways, I love routines, so every day after school I go home and clean and do homework and I listen to the podcast, and it
nice.
keeps me distracted from my own thoughts. Good to have a routine like that, if that really helps.
I have a similar routine, just not with my own podcast.
Now on to what I actually need some help with. My boyfriend, he may not be anymore by the time you read this. Oh. And I have been having problems through the entire year we've been together. He's always stressed that we don't hang out enough because he likes a lot of attention and he gets lonely very easily. I, on the other hand, am very introverted, and being around people, no matter how much I love them, makes me very tired and anxious. We hang out about twice a week after school, and I see him every day at school. For him, this isn't enough, and for me, it's almost too much. I really love him, and I don't want him to be stressed, but I don't want to trigger anxiety. He too has some mental illnesses and has very bad mood swings because of a really bad family life. Lately, we've been fighting really bad, and he's deciding whether or not he should break up with me. I don't want to lose him, but I don't want to compromise my mental health. He tells me that I'm selfish, stubborn, and that I let him suffer while I don't give up anything for him. He thinks I don't appreciate what he does for me. Do you think we should just go our separate ways, or do you think that there's a compromise?
I get questions about this a lot when it comes to people that are in a relationship and both people are mentally ill. And I've never personally had to experience that. And I can't imagine what that would be like, because especially if they're different ones, you know, I feel like things can conflict and, you know.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're 16, and I don't think you need this right now. I think, like, unless, you know, this is what you want, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm just remembering myself at 16 and how little, you know, relationships meant now that I had when I was 16. And I don't know, I feel like if it's already making you feel just like, I don't know, too overwhelmed, if like he needs more out of you and like you don't really have enough to give in that way, you know, then it might not be the relationship that you need to be in.
Yeah, I was gonna go that way too. Like, this is your, like, developmental years, and, like,
this is when you're figuring out how you feel in general, and
you got a bajillion other things probably on your plate.
Yeah.
And
junior year, you said? You're doing college shit now.
This is a fucking time of your life right now. So, like, there's a lot of things going on, and it just doesn't honestly seem like the things are going to be fully compatible. The ingredients aren't quite adding up for
and
this
I don't
personally. And I don't like to say that, like, you should, you know, not, like, work to, like, keep it together, but I just don't think...
If you think that there's, like, a possibility for that to change, and if you think that if you were to be able to, like, talk to him and be like, listen, we both have our shit, my shit makes me act like this, and you can't ask more of me right now or whatever, like, I don't know, like, if he's dealing with his own stuff, then hopefully he would be able to understand, like, where you're coming from, even if it conflicts with how he's feeling. But I mean, it's like, it's worth having the conversation in general, but like, if you don't see it changing, then yeah, I don't see why.
What we preach all the time, just fucking talk about stuff, have conversations, because that's always the best way. If that is just, like, have the conversations if you really, really, really want to try and make it work. But I just personally don't think that
selfish, I think, and like I think it's unfair to call you like selfish and shit for like you knowing the boundaries that you have and for you taking the time to like not over stress yourself. Like if you know that you're the type of person that needs a certain amount of time to the week to be by themselves to regroup, then like okay,
yeah,
people have different like levels of energy for certain things, and there's no blaming you for that. And if like
introversion and extroversion, like
exactly,
that's why those words are there.
So it might be his own little stuff going on that like is making him say shit like that. So I don't fault him for it, but like, it's not cool. So I say sit him down, have the conversation, be like, this is how I'm feeling. This is a lot of extra energy that I can't really provide. Blah blah blah. See it how he feels. If you guys can come to an understanding, awesome. If you can't, if it's not what he needs in a relationship and it's not what you need, then move on. And I can guarantee you in like 2 years won't mean anything. But
especially now in this time of your life when like there's gonna just be lots of changes depending on if you go to college or if you move somewhere else or like if you're going to like straight into a job after school or something, whatever, you're gonna have lots of different changes. And you're gonna be
meeting all these new people too. So.
Yeah, just like changes in like where you are, what your life is like. So like there's gonna be
and like what you want out of a relationship might change too. Like yeah, you're young.
Yeah, honestly, and like fuck it, like life's short. Don't go through all the fucking trouble. Like
I know, like you're just yeah.
Want you to have a good time.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stress.
I wish I had some, like, random person telling me to not stress about shit that I stressed about when I was in high school. Because now that I look back, I'm like, I can't even remember what ended certain friendships. I don't even remember what happened. So, yeah.
That was a distant time now.
It is. It's weird. And, like, I can't even remember anything about middle school. I remember, like, my teachers. That was it.
Yeah.
It's weird. But
fuck.
Yeah. Trust me. But I hope everything works out. And I hope you feel better. What time is it?
Also, to let us know how things go. We like to have the follow-ups to these stories.
Love that.
I guess we have time for one more.
All right.
Let me see here.
You sounded like my therapist.
I did.
We're almost at the end of our session.
Oh.
Fuck. Well, at least I really like my new therapist. So, that's good. In case I missed an update on that. I don't know if I did.
Okay. There we go.
Alright.
Questions and coffee with a little emoji face in the tag.
I love it. Here, I'll read it.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead.
Hey, Rachel and Chris. I have a question for you guys, specifically for Rachel. Oh, shit.
Oh, perfect. You read it.
About a month ago, I had a few days of horrible anxiety when I came to the realization that I'm gay. I'm doing better now, but in the 2 years leading up to this realization, I was trying to convince myself that I liked one of my best friends. We have been friends since 6th grade, and we're juniors in high school now, and she has liked me since freshman year. The only thing, she's my only close friend I have not told because I haven't figured out how to do it without completely crushing her and or without crying, lol. I'm also really trying to gather up the strength to tell my first family member, but I'm really scared because nobody else in my family classifies himself as LGBT. How did you finally get the courage to tell your family? Mine's stance on homosexuality is similar to yours. Ugh. Your help would be greatly appreciated. Also, I'm assuming that your inbox will show my last name if you answer this. Okay, yeah. Won't say anything. Alright, but I will... yeah. So, this is a guy.
Yes,
who... I just wanted to make sure... at least I
saw the name before I handed you the phone, so I saw.
Alright. So, wow, yeah. So, friend likes you, doesn't know you're gay. Yeah. Well, with that one...
I would say... It sounds like you're completely okay with, like, finally understanding who you are.
And that part is awesome.
And that's, like, half the battle.
I didn't know shit junior year of high school. I was, like, just
half the battle is just realizing what you feel as though you identify with and being comfortable with that identity. And I mean, if you're still having like a little bit of struggle with that, I mean, I guess I would have to say like first be like just to like, I don't know,
what
be like work towards being comfortable with that identity.
Yeah. I think when it comes to the friend, like, as soon as you tell this girl, I feel like she's just gonna be like, and like, okay. And then, you know what? She doesn't have to stress anymore about liking her best friend. You know? Like, honestly, I feel like it'll go a lot easier than you think. I mean, I've had this happen to me. I've been the girl on this situation. And I can tell you, like, my first... Yeah, and my first thought is not, like... I'm not really... I feel like it's like a load off for me, because I'm like, oh, well, now I don't have to worry about pursuing this person anymore, you know? Instead of it being like, oh, no, I'm hurt, and I'm, like, upset, and what if it was my fault? Like, it's not your fault. Like, nothing is... I feel like it'll go a lot smoother than you think, and you just gotta, like, sit down and be like, yo, so... I don't know, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and, like, I really am comfortable with identifying as gay, and I need to, like, talk to my family about it. And, like, just telling that conversation, I feel like you don't even have to be like, I know you like me, like, you know, let her do her own thing if, like, she brings it up or anything. Like, honestly, I feel like you don't even have to address that, because you're not together right now, you know, you're just friends at this moment, so you don't have to even address that. But as far as coming out to your family, I
think you basically had, like, come off the kind of high of, like, coming out to everybody else that you possibly could have with getting positive results.
That's how I did it. Like, I made sure I would come out to people that I knew were going to give me, like, support, and then I came out to them who I was iffy about. I was more than iffy, but, you know, and so that's what I would recommend. So hopefully this is, you know, something that you do. And then when you come out to your family... I would do it in the form that's the most comfortable for you to have, like, a serious conversation where they can't, like, interrupt you. And if that means writing a long letter, I would totally do that. Kind of wish I did that, but I live far away, so it would have been, like, mail. It just would have been confusing if they just, like, got a letter from me in the mail, and it was like, hi, guys. So I did mine via, well, it was a phone conversation at first, and then it turned into a text conversation, which was not my plan, but ended up saving a lot of yelling and screaming that I'm sure was happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do, who gives a fuck, like, if you do a text? And I would just say it in the way that makes you seem like you know your shit and that there's no confusion, even if there is. Because, like, you don't want them being like, you don't really know and you don't understand and you're just a phase, Like, if you're just like, yo, just letting you know, like, I've come to the realization that I'm gay, it's something that I've known for a while, you don't even have to, like, specify. And then just be like, I'm really happy and I hope that you will still be happy no matter what, because this doesn't change anything. It's just something that I'm really happy that I know about myself now, or something. Yeah. And, like, if they're assholes, like, I don't know.
I mean, there's no
It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I know, and there's no way to, like, it's gonna not be fun. Like, there's never a way. There's nothing that we could say that's gonna make that kind of situation be okay.
I've had friends who have had, like, family that they knew there might have already been, like, gay people in the family, and, like, they had come out before, and, like, you know, everything was great, and so, like, they knew going in that it was gonna be fine, and, like, they've still been anxious. Like, it doesn't even it's always gonna be weird. It's like, it's a big conversation to have, and it involves sexuality, and so it's always going to be fucking weird. But I would just recommend taking the route of the most comfortable way that you think that you can express fully what you want to say without getting interrupted. And if that's writing it out, I would definitely recommend it, because I know that was my issue. It was like, I knew that they were going to scream over me, and so I had to, like, write it down. So... And then just, if you are, like, doing a text, or if you're on the phone, like, or if you're in person, you know, I would just, like, no matter what they say, like, keep a composure and don't, like, get angry and raise your voice, and don't, if that's saying, like, worst case scenario, like, they're mad, because, like, you might be surprised, they might not really care, or they might just be, like, either, a lot of families, it's not, like, the anger, they're just kind of, like, what? Okay. And then they just, like, try to drop it, and they, like, don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And, like, it's still not the best reaction, because it's not like they're, like, supporting and loving, but at least they're not, like, yelling either. I don't know. It's kind of like a middle road reaction. I feel like a lot of parents take that route. They're like, we're just not going to talk about this right now.
Yeah,
Until you start dating someone, then you got to talk about it again, I guess. So it's not the best. It's like the passive-aggressive way of being like, But I think you'll be okay. I'm alright, and I got the worst case scenario. So, I mean, you'll be alright. But good luck. And hopefully your friend doesn't give a shit either, because she shouldn't. Like, I wouldn't, you know?
I mean, I don't know how long you guys have been friends, but, like...
They said since forever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, forever. Okay. Well, you should, like, hopefully...
She might even have a hint. You never know.
Something like this, hopefully, shouldn't break something like that up. You know?
Yeah. And if it does, you know, I've ended friendships that meant so much to me recently. Actually, I haven't ended them. But
they have ended.
They have ended. And I'm still okay. I don't know. Even, it just sucks. But you'll be okay. I really do believe that. But let us know what happens. And congrats on being a fucking junior in high school and already knowing your shit. I still am amazed. The internet is a powerful thing. I would have never understood. Like, 16, I was having my first kiss with boys, but wanting my first kiss with girls, and I didn't have that until I was a senior in high school. And by that point, I was, like, probably calling myself, like, sexually fluid, you know? Like, I was like, I'm just, like, a crazy girl that's just, like, you know, like, you don't know what to expect out of me. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, this is not me. I actually know exactly what's going on. So, yeah.
I've had no experience with any of this.
I know. Well,
when I was 16, I was just like, girls!
I hate it.
Girls!
I hate it so much. God.
Fuck.
Well, wait, I didn't get my... Yeah, I got my first kiss when I was, like, 17, I think. I should know that. Like, I was definitely a junior, so... Oh.
I got my first kiss when I was a freshman.
What?
When I was a freshman in high school.
Oh. Whatever. It happens easier for guys, and honestly, it's so fucked up. Just because guys suck. If you get anything out of this fucking podcast. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's binge it up.
Yeah, let's binge it. What's our theme?
It's like coupons. You've saved $20 on... let's see.
You are the savings I made on like,
no.
Fuck. Do you think we should take a trip back to Flavortown for old time's sake?
Why not?
Let's take a trip back to Flavortown. We haven't been there in a while.
All right.
There's a lot of new bin shows that haven't been to Flavortown yet. So, you know, let's take them there.
Let's do it. Selena Rodriguez. You're the...
hot rod that Guy Fieri is riding in on at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, would you say that he's carousing?
Yes, he is carousing in Carissa.
That's the next binge.
In that hot rod.
I love how we can make like a fucking story out of this.
I love the story. It's fucking great.
Sloan Fuller. That's new.
Whoa. Sloan Fuller.
You're the slow smoke on this pork butt that's been smoked for like 48 hours. Yeah. Something fucked up.
All right.
Stephanie.
You are the stuffing that...
in this turkey.
You are the stuffing in this Thanksgiving-themed...
episode of Diners, Drive-Ins.
Well, I was going to say, like, you know how they do, like, Thanksgiving sandwiches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one's got stuffing in it.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
Mm.
We have not... what are we doing for dinner?
Who knows?
We'll figure that out after this.
Brittany Owen.
You're the owner of this
50s diner that's been serving up American classics since
1906. It started by a couple of brothers, Bobby and Joey here, who were flipping burgers since the day they were born.
God, this feels right.
And the locals are coming all over this town to get Bobby's brain.
Oh, man.
Fucking hate myself.
Allison
Shannon. You're the shallots being sauteed.
For a nice...
aioli.
Sure.
Angelica Feliz. You are the
gel spiking up Guy Fieri's hair in Flavortown.
It's happening. Katie Gallardo, also new.
That just, that's like I feel like that's a Simlish word.
Oh, man.
Gallardo.
I love it. Okay, you are the gall that Guy Fieri has to call out this guy's Bostonian accent.
Oh, shit.
I feel like he always is fucking.
He called
with
out
people.
people's accents.
Yeah.
Bring this over here.
I'm sorry.
Read. Sarah Seaman.
You're the.
You are
the seer on this ahi tuna.
Oh shit!
For the taco food truck that Guy Fieri is visiting.
Oh.
Visiting.
Dana Daly. You're the daily special on the menu that everybody just comes to this place on Tuesdays for their Tuesday daily special.
Yeah. Tuesday again, no problem. Lenny Wells. You're the...
Lentils.
Lentils.
The lentils.
In the vegetarian stew that is a local hotspot. Not the stew, like the place.
Literally the stew.
The stew. It's called the stew.
Oh, shit.
Kylie Williamson. You're the cayenne pepper that is being poured generously on that pork butt.
Betsy Moscaso.
You are the place that pairs the wine and the food together. And the Moscato wine that they're pairing with something is what you are.
What? Megan Wilson.
You're the meager portion of this. No, that would never happen. That would never happen.
Not any place Guy Fieri's
yeah,
goes.
that's like best I ever ate was this one fish roe egg on a crostini. No.
Megan Wilson.
You're the
You're the father and son
duo
that is whipping up classics.
pancakes since the day the Italians left France. That's like they'll have like a whole history.
Oh god. Kelly K.
You're the
You are the Celtic-themed Irish pub that is making some great beer burgers.
Beer brewers.
Brittany Livingston. Stop making fun of me. I've cut you off.
You are Guy Fieri, who is absolutely living for this cheesy macaroni dish.
Oh, shit. Claire Wood.
I mean, you're that fucking...
Yeah, Applewood smoked bacon.
No, it's gotta be cedarwood planked salmon smoke. An eyeshadow palette by Rachel Waters. Urban Decay
Please make
cedar smoked
when you
salmon
come out
palette.
with like makeup, you need to make like the cedarwood smoked salmon palette.
I honestly... It would just be varying shades of salmon, like from raw to like sashimi. That's the same thing.
God. All right, fucking next one. Kelly Adams.
Someone fund that. You're the
God.
ad that didn't work to draw in customers for this robust restaurant, so they had to take it to a different route, and they have like a dude that stands outside and wears something.
Oh.
I took a whole story for that.
That was a whole story.
My imagination.
Temple Murray.
You're the
You're the restaurant that's been built into an abandoned temple that they renovated, and now it's
a taco
joint.
joint.
I feel like there'd be something random.
I'm
like
sure that exists. Isn't that Rancho Bravo?
Hannah Peterson.
Ooh, you're the hand-folded dumplings.
Ooh, very nice. Jenna Gordonier.
Guy Fieri would never visit you.
He would never visit Gordonier Hall, the
I
upper
have to
dick.
pee.
Oh my god.
We gotta speed this up.
Okay.
You're in trouble.
Jenna Gordonier.
You're the gourd that's been stuffed with a slaw.
Oh shit. Alright, next up we got Melissa Andrade.
My foot's asleep too.
Oh my god.
I'm having a lot of issues right now.
You're
You're the melon salad that is a local favorite.
Oh shit. Sasha.
You're the soft shell crab
Ooh.
that Guy Fieri is afraid to eat.
That he fished out in the harbor of Flavortown.
Yeah.
Rebecca Whittington.
You're the witty fucking banter between Guy Fieri and whoever is the owner of the restaurant behind the kitchen. That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. Michaela Jernigan.
You're the journey to Flavortown.
Oh, the journey to Flavortown. The journey through Flavortown is a journey that I want to make sometime.
That's true.
Brandy Coates. You're the coats of...
Arms on the walls in this Renaissance
Whoa! Holy shit.
themed restaurant.
Damn.
Renaissance.
Damn, that was totally different way than I was going.
Cool.
Marisa Bell.
You're Guy Fieri's belly after a nice tender pork butt.
Oh, shit. Larry Brinson Jr.
You're the brine on that butt. That they've
Everybody
had so...
this is pork butt themed.
It is pork butt themed.
Jesus Christ. Sarah Carlisle.
I mean, you're Carl, owner of this diner classic.
Serving up pork butt.
Since the day Jesus came back.
Lexi Ortiz.
You're the teasing nature of Guy Fieri as he slowly puts the spoon to his mouth.
Oh, shit. Brittany Cella.
You're
gonna go back to being that cello that's in the instrumental to the intro song. Yeah.
It's definitely like an oboe, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
There's a cello.
It's definitely not a string at all.
No string instruments
No
ever.
strings attached.
Bridget Dubin.
You're the
Dubin that Guy Fieri smoked before this.
before he eats all that pork butt. Honestly, he def has to smoke to like be able to eat all of that like over.
Honestly?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, his trailer.
Oh yeah.
There's more than just some
in that
paintings of flames going on in there.
Oh shit! That Corvette when he's driving around, you know.
He can't hotbox a topless car.
He puts the top up, you know.
Does it have a top?
I'm sure it does.
Guy Fieri should never have a top.
Oh shit! Grayson Clark.
Chris, Squeezy is going over to Sleeping Lila. This has never happened once in the history of
Sorry, Grayson. There's
a gray cat and he's leaving already.
He's tenderly walking over. He's looking for his post-nap rubs.
Oh, Squeezy, you're so
Oh, yeah, he's here. He's looking for his rubs. I wish you guys could see this.
Guys, I hope you know that this rub thing that me and Squeezy are doing, where like he wants me to pet him and he enjoys it, is only a new development that's only happened in like the past year. Because Squeezy was a totally different cat when we got him. Oh man.
See you later, Squeezy. You gonna take a shit?
Your character development is like better than any I've ever seen in any writing ever. Anyway, Grayson Clark.
Grayson Clark.
You're the glamour of locals. You're getting ready to get that Clams Casino.
Clams with Crachel.
I hate how much that's fucked up. Clams with Crachel. Every time you say it, I get really fucked up.
Vlyn Vance.
You're the van that is converted into an Italian classic restaurant.
Literally an entire
Serving up
restaurant.
ravioli since the day Grandma was born.
Oh my god.
I hate myself for that.
Hillary Gay. I'm DMing you right now.
You are the hills of...
The hills have eyes.
The hills of whipped cream on that tort.
Oh, very nice. A nice tort. Gabby Chambers. You
You're
are
Gabby.
the Chambers, and what we used to say?
No, it's Guy Fieri's pork butt chambers.
Oh, Guy
And
Fieri.
he goes down there and he has a couple of butts and he just has a great time. And you're the host of that, so just know that.
Anna Hernandez.
You're the... Oh... You are the, angle of the camera shooting down on Guy Fieri's moist lips.
Oh my god. Fuck. Shit. Jennifer Holtz. Holtz, who goes there? Who knows what it means? We're doing it anyway.
You are the hole in that pork butt, okay?
Jesus oh shit.
Next.
Courtney White.
You're the white frosted tips of Guy Fieri's glorious porcupine scalp.
Oh man. Brie Lynn Mistel.
You're the missed opportunity of Guy Fieri to come on this show.
Oh my god.
It's actually not a missed
Somebody said that they were gonna meet him and they asked us what to say, and we just said, like, ask him if he wants to be on a podcast.
Do you think if it happened...
Oh,
I also feel like for some reason we could get Bernie Sanders on here, which is like really weird, but I feel like he'd be the guy to like get on a podcast, you know?
I would love that.
It's not gonna happen, but like, I don't know, for some reason he makes it seem like it could be possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know? He walks to work. He could walk right over to this podcast.
If you're listening.
Bernie, listen.
Tori Sailor.
I mean, you're the sailor in the harbor on the ship of Flavortown.
Exactly. Sophie Smith.
You're the smith in the forge.
The blacksmith in the forge of Flavortown.
Don't forget it.
Where they're smithing up some nice pork butts.
It's the day.
Blacksmiths were actually a thing.
They're still a thing.
Yeah, I know. Our upstairs neighbor in fucking Brookwood.
Forgot about that.
That's a whole nother
See this
episode.
knife? I made it.
No.
He like pulled a knife on Chris.
God damn, that's
A good day, man.
The roommates podcast. That's gonna be something.
Oh my god, yeah.
Elizabeth Doles.
I mean, you're the
Dole Whip and the
dollop of whipped topping on this gorgeous strawberry shortcake.
yes. Shelley Smith.
You're
The
this
oyster
restaurant. Yeah. Slurp this
You're slurping some oysters out of that shell.
in the harbor of flavor.
Yeah. Rachel Leask.
The least you could do.
Is come back to Flavortown with us and have a nice pork butt.
Yeah. Pork it right this butt.
Mackenzie Knight. You are the knight
In-
protecting the pork butts in Flavortown.
I hate this pork butt.
Oh my god.
Someone make us a new banner and it's just pork butt with Rachel.
And last but not least, kids, Rachel Evans, the other Rachel in Flavortown, throwing it back.
Oh my god. We're rolling out!
Oh shit.
So I hope you liked that, and if you're a new listener of the podcast, that's what we used to do all the time.
You missed out on like the first half of this show where this is all we did.
So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for having a cup of coffee with us.
Yes, it's been a nice time. I don't think there was a single siren during this entire episode.
But we'll find out later when we listen to this.
Yes. Thank you guys again. You guys make our week. This is always a fun time.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes, this is Sunday, so yes,
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
Is Wednesday going to be our Halloween episode? Yeah.
Wednesday is
Yes.
going to be our Halloween episode. So
Expect
fuck yeah.
a spoopy
Spoop.
I mean, we're not going to tell ghost stories or anything. We're not going to scare you, but we're going to talk Halloween, and it's going to be a spoopy ride, festive as fuck. Get your pumpkins primed and ready, because we're about to fuck them. All right.
Yeah, we will see you guys later.
Bye.